Yo, what is going on everybody? Welcome back for another video. If you had the choice, which legendary hero would you pick first in priority and which skill would you pick in priority? I'm gonna try to answer to that question in this video because we had some limited packs today and maybe later we will have the option to select one of these heroes for free. You have that pack for $15 in which you can select the legendary hero of your choice. You have many different ones, they are doing different stuff in battle. I'm gonna try to explaining you what they are doing and which one you should focus on first if you don't have it, alright? And we have the same pack but way more expensive to select the legendary skill you want. Yeah, $30, it is very expensive for a skill in my opinion. You have all the skills inside and they all legendary. I spent everywhere else in the game, and if you want to know, these are the skills I have only one legendary, which is the spinning blade. And yeah, it does the job. It does a lot of damage to enemies, better than some others. But then it depends on the upgrade level, I would say. Alright, whatever. Let's concentrate on the heroes first and then I'm gonna talk about the skills. But right before, guys, I am gonna pick mine because there are two heroes that I am missing on my account. If you want to know, I have all these heroes and I'm liking these two. And I'm gonna take this one in priority so I can enhance one of my best hero, which is Lux, right? This is one of the best for single target units and for guild bosses, world bosses, some event bosses and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm gonna take this one so I can enhance the energy damage by 50%. So without further ado, let's go here. A legendary hero, let's take that. $15. By the way, guys, if you want to support the channel, you have a link in the description below. If you're playing the game through Android, you can use Aptoide, the Aptoide store, to purchase anything in the game. This is the equivalent of the Play Store and the App Store, but they are giving you some cashback after every purchase. Well, yeah, someone told me that we pronounce it purchase, I think. Whatever. If you're using the code as written on the right of the screen, guys, you are getting 5% extra cashback and you are supporting my channel. I'm getting a small percentage on your spendings, and with that I can purchase more item in the game and get more stuff at the end. So thank you so much to everyone considering using my code, but be careful when you are spending, guys. This is only a game and you're gonna get stuff all the time and you won't ever be able to compete with the top spenders in the game. So just play the game as a normal game, right? Don't feel forced to spend, otherwise better stop spending, guys. Alright, so I purchased my pack and now I have my cashback and stuff. I have my hero. I can claim a few rewards in here as well, and I can come here and use that pack. I'm gonna take the energy hero. Let's go. By the way, I wanted to try this one because this is the only one who can repair the buildings. Some heroes are not dealing a lot of damage in battle, and if this one can stay in the back and repair the walls while they are being attacked, maybe it is gonna be a good hero, right? So the best hero in my opinion for all single content in the game, guys, based on what I used, I think this is that hero, the Frost Commander Mir. Great for boss fights. If you're taking a lot of damage, this is the best healer we have in the game, and she is a great support because she is shielding the units with the less amount of HP in your team. She is not shielding the barracks units, alright? She's shielding your heroes and your character, your protagonist. Every 2 seconds applies a 3-second ice shield to the unit with the lowest HP with a 15% chance to freeze attackers for 2 seconds. So she has some controls and she can heal as well. So you're taking a lot of damage on the world boss, for example, she's gonna heal you, you can survive longer, and she's still dealing some damage, and she is enhancing that skill, which is a control skill. The best skill to use in arena battles, in PvP battles, because you can control the enemy's units, and so if they are controlled, you are not taking a lot of damage and you can kill them with that skill very easy because it has a lot of damage as well. One of the best damage dealer skill we have in the game, right? And she has that skill. She can freeze enemies in an AoE and deal a lot of damage in AoE, so this is a great unit, probably the best we currently have in the game for most content. In fact, even in campaign, in PvE, she is a good unit. If you have the freeze boost, she is gonna deal a lot of damage as well. then that unit can help a lot. This is the best tank you have in the game, the only one who can taunt enemies in a large circle, in a large area, so everybody is gonna come on contact on him. He has a lot of HP. Of course, if you have a ton of enemies, he's gonna die very fast, but he's gonna revive fast, and when he is alive again, he's gonna cast his taunt again. It is saving you a lot of times. If enemies are gonna focus on him instead of your building, so you can survive longer. If you pair that unit with another great damage AoE damage dealer, you are gonna deal a lot of damage in battle. What about the other units? This one is underperforming. She has a pretty good AoE attack on paper. She has a large circle to deal damage on enemies, but 50% damage. No, this is very bad. You have a better option, and this is that guy. He deals more damage, and he deals AoE damage, especially if you have some stars on that unit. He's gonna start performing better. You need 4 stars only, which is unachievable, and he's gonna enhance that AoE skill. So this is a pretty good unit, better than the legendary version in my opinion. This hero is underperforming one more time. If you are using that version, that hero, where is she? Yeah, in the back. If you're using that hero, she's also gonna enhance that skill, and she's gonna deal more damage because you will have more stars, and she is better in fact. Yeah, that guy is not that great. This guy is not that great, and he is enhancing one of the worst skill you have in the game. You need to stay on contact of enemies, and you don't have many times some damage on enemies. This skill is the worst we have in the game right now, so one of the worst hero available in the game so far. This guy can be good because he's enhancing one of the best skills we currently have in the game, which is that physical skill. He deals insane amounts of AoE damage. Even on single targets, it performs very nicely. So if you have that unit boosted for the campaign or any other stage, he's gonna enhance that skill. You're gonna deal crazy damage. He can deal pretty good single target damage, and he applies some shield to soldiers around you, so it can help you survive a bit longer with the other units and perform better in battle. So this is a pretty decent unit, I would say. This hero has average damage, I would say. She has that damage, which is an AoE damage in front of her, and she has that laser, which one she is focusing on an area. She's dealing a lot of damage with that, so she is pretty decent, and she is enhancing that skill, but this is not a very good skill, to be honest. So I don't know what to think about that. I unlocked that unit recently. He's enhancing that skill. When a meteor falls, it attaches 3 small meteors. If you couple that with other heroes who can upgrade that skill, then you are gonna deal insane damage with that skill. This is one of the best AoE skill damage you have in the game. You have the big eyes, you have this one, you have the physical wheels. These are insane skills to deal AoE damage. Then doesn't have insane damage, to be honest. With that, you can release a lot of AoE damage and knock back targets, and this is a tank. He has a lot of HP. Pretty decent unit, but not the best. Then I need to try that guy. I don't know exactly how it works for now, so I can't tell you. And this guy is probably the best physical damage dealer unit you have in the game. First of all, it is enhancing that skill here, which is one of the best AoE skill you have in the game, and he has that. He's gonna deal some damage in an area continuously with the basic attack, which is a kind of equivalent to the mythic hero you have here. 75% attack as burning damage per second on a cone in front of him. I think that this one is performing close to the same with the basic attack, so this is pretty good. And he has that. He gains a shield equal to 30% max HP, and he can knock back all enemies in a cone in front of him and deal a pretty nice amount of damage. I think this unit is pretty cool. I would love to try him. This is the last one I'm missing on my account. Whatever. So then, what about the skills, guys? Yes, that it depends a lot on the stars you have on the skills, but in my opinion, the best skills you have in the game are the wheels. Look at that. This one is 5 stars and yellow. It performs insanely good. I'm not gonna lie, this is an amazing skill. It performs better than this one here, the Meteorite, than the Freezing Ice Cycle. It performs better than the Spinning Blade, and the Spinning Blade is legendary already on my account. And this skill is really good. Not gonna lie, one of the best I have in the game at the moment. What if I click here? Store up. I don't know if the stars are making a huge difference, but so far, this one here, the Flame Strike, is the best single target skill you have in the game. Look at that. It is only purple, but it is overperforming in comparison with other skills for a single target unit. The best skill you have in the game. Then this one is the best for PvP, all PvP battles, and it is even performing well in PvE to freeze enemies and to deal large AoE damage. So this one is the best for single target, this one the best for AoE damage and controls, and then you have the Meteorite, pretty good, performing well, but in priority the Ricochet wheel and the Spinning Blade, and then the Meteorite, I would say, and then the others are underperforming in my opinion. The Ice Shield and the Beam Tower and the Focusing Laser are the worst skills in the game right now. The Angry Chicken is performing a bit better than these three skills. And the Lightning Chain is not that good neither. Yeah, so you have my advice now. Do whatever you want. Let me know what you think about that in the comment below, guys. That said, have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.